beating down your block, knocking pictures off the wall. Down in PAT, we let them 84s crawl.
Yo, DJ allow my DJ the motherfucking truth, nigga.
Coming through all these bitches, couldn't give a fuck. In my club,
What up, though?
sitting on the book, coming through all these bitches, couldn't give a fuck. In my club, sitting on the book, through all these bitches, couldn't give a fuck. In my club, sitting on the book, through all these bitches, couldn't give a fuck.
Trunk full of whoopers, pop trunk, rhyme, bar in my cream soda, bitches going down, blowing smoke up out the roof. Horsepower, big Chevy block under my cool. Beating down your block, knocking pictures off the wall. Down in PAT, we let them 84s crawl. Name on the wall, cause my nuts swing low. Pistol on the floor, red candy on my door. Bill, wood, wheel, I'm drill, you know the score. Getting wanna pimp, then what you fucking with me for? The shit don't stop, it just get better. 2002, and man, my slab done got wetter.
In my club, sitting on the book,
Pimp Chan, what it do?
couldn't give a fuck.
H-Time legend in the building.
Sitting on the book, coming through all
We gon' talk slab on this one.
couldn't give a fuck. In my club, sitting on the book, through all these bitches, couldn't give a fuck.
Okay.
In my
Here we
club,
go.
sitting on the
John
book,
Key, I let you know I do this thing. Let's go. I stick one curry blunt. About to pull a stunt. I'm bumper on the back. I'm talking grill on the front. I'm rolling flat that candy deal. Imagine how I feel. Candy on these niggas with them diamonds on my wheel. Bunny, pimpin' Chad. All these suckers, man, deep in creamy leather with that matching color red. I got them bubbles shining bright. That woman taking flight. Everything is real. I'm about to kill these niggas night. Indeed, I'm a hustler. 84s cluster. Pimpin' hoes, brand new foes. Man, Nathan must've kid 'em out my path. When I'm on that air, kid 15, still talking slab.
In my club, sitting on the book, through all these bitches, couldn't give a fuck. In my club,
That shit stank,
on the
dog.
book, coming through all these bitches, couldn't give a fuck. In my club, sitting on the book, through all these bitches, couldn't give a fuck. In my club, sitting on the book, through all these bitches, couldn't give a fuck.
You hear that true mix?
Alright, back to this game. And back to this Triple G shit, man. Everybody keeps saying the Triple G lost and all that. In my eyes, excuse me. In my eyes, Triple G won the fight because in order for you to beat the champ, you got to beat the champ. You got to take the motherfucking title. Not go 12 rounds, saying, oh, I went 12 with Triple G, so I automatically deserve to win. No. You got to do more than that. Danny Jacobs, he showed he had heart. He showed he had grit. And he showed that he went there just for no check. He wasn't about to just lay down. And I respect Danny Jacobs for everything that he did. But if he wanted to take the title, he had to push he had to take more risk. And he didn't take no risk for real. When he had Triple G hurt a couple of times, he didn't press the issue. I felt that if he'd have pressed the issue more, let his hands go more, he probably could have dropped Triple G, or, you know what I'm saying, he probably could have went for the stoppage. But Jacobs was just content going 12. Yeah, he did enough to keep Triple G at bay, but he didn't do enough in my eyes to take the title. When you go up against a champion, you got to go take the goddamn title. You got to press the issue. You have to take risk. The champ don't have to take risk. Only thing the champ got to do is stay on his feet for 12 rounds. And keep the fight competitive and close for 12 rounds. And he get the decision all the time. I don't know why all these people all mad and outraged because Jacobs didn't get the decision. He didn't do enough to get the decision. I felt early in the fight that, you know, he was giving Triple G respect because of his power. But as the fight progressed and he was getting more confident, round by round, that Jacobs should have pressed the issue in the championship rounds. I'm talking about rounds 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. He should have been pressing the issue. He should have been all in Triple G's face, just giving him the business, just like he gave Peter Quillin the business. So I felt that the right man won. Triple G won. He was supposed to win. And to all these Triple G haters and nut huggers and all this shit, you know, y'all can just go ahead, keep that shit quiet, man. Keep it quiet, man. Just because you saw it because your dude, your favorite fighter didn't win and all that. All right, it is what it is, but it's over with. When I go to BoxRec, it say 37-0 with 36 knockouts. It don't say no, oh, these guys over here was mad because Triple G got the decision. No, it don't say that. It say 37-0 with 34 KOs. That's what it say. Fuck all this bullshit. That's the same thing with the Kovalev and Andre Ward fight. Motherfuckers was salty. I was salty at first, you know, but I felt that Kovalev won the fight. I don't care how you feel. That's my opinion. I'm entitled to my own motherfucking opinion. And I felt that Kovalev won the fight. I watched the fight like 5 times. And I felt that Kovalev won the fight. Plus, he got the knockdown. And I just felt that they played Kovalev because he was the champ. He didn't get dropped. He did the dropping. He went 12 rounds. Yeah, it was some rounds in there, you know, in the championship rounds. That shit could have went either way. But all in all, I felt that Kovalev should have kept his titles. Andre Ward should have been the one with the loss. But it is what it is. Like I said, when I go to BoxRec, they say Andre Ward undefeated. It don't say, they don't talk about controversy. They don't talk about, oh, he got dropped. And they don't say none of that. They say Andre Ward won the fight by unanimous decision. So when you watching boxing, you got to take whatever decision they give you, because ain't nothing you gonna say or the next person's gonna say is gonna be able to change the outcome. It's not gonna change the outcome. It is what it is. Now, moving forward for Triple G. If I'm him, I'm trying to get the Canelo fight. If Canelo get past Chavez, I'm trying to get that fight. If he don't want to fight, fuck him. I'm going to holler at Billy Joe Saunders. He need to go holler at Billy Joe Saunders. Fight Billy Joe Saunders. Get that last belt. And then you be undisputed at 160. Now, once you become undisputed and he got all the belts at 160. Hold on, my phone ring. Hold on, I'll be back. Hello? Hello? Who is this? Oh no, I'm having something right now. Call me back a little later or something. I don't know, around about 3, 4 o'clock. Okay, you too. All right, I'm back now. But yeah, Triple G need to get that last belt from Billy Joe Saunders, and then unify, be undisputed. Then I say, fight somebody. You know, I know a mandatory gonna be coming up soon. So once you get all the belts, if you can't get Canelo after you get all the belts, fuck Canelo, man. Fuck him. He don't want to fight. You know what I'm saying? So fuck him. You know, we got all the belts at 160. Be undisputed at 160. And I say take one more fight at 160 and then move up. You're undisputed. You got all the belts. Take one more fight as you undisputed. Take one more fight, win that, and then move up to 168 and fight a champion. I ain't talking about go up and fight, you know, the 8th best super middleweight in the world. No, I ain't talking about that. I ain't talking about the 4th best super middleweight in the world. I'm talking about one of them title holders at 68. One of those guys that got a belt at 68, Triple G need to go holler at them. That's what he need to do. He need to go holler at them, and then if he could beat one of them champions up there, and then now we talking about Hall of Fame status, you know, because you already be Hall of Fame worthy if you become undisputed at 160 by beating Billy Joe Saunders. So if you go up to 68 and fight a title holder up there and beat them, and now you got all the belts at 60 and you got a belt at 68. Now we talking about Hall of Fame status, you know. Now we talking about, you know, you going in the Hall of Fame now, because that's some Hall of Fame shit. When the last time we seen a guy at 160 have all the belts and then go up to 68 and fight a title holder and beat him, and you have undisputed at 160 and then he got a belt at 68. Now that, if that's not Hall of Fame stats or credentials, then I don't know what. I don't care who it is up there. Whoever the title holder is at 68, I wouldn't care who it is. As long as he beat somebody up there with a title. Like I said, we ain't coming. I don't think Triple G's team gonna let him come up to 68 and not fight a title holder. If he go up to 68, it will be against a title holder. It won't be against no journeyman at 68, or like I said, the 8th best super middleweight or the 9th best super middleweight. No, it's gonna be a title holder. But until we see that, you know, we still got good fights coming up. You know, we got the Andre Ward Kovalev rematch that's coming up soon, sometime in the summertime. We got Earl Spence versus Kell Brook. That's in May. Then we got well, to fight this up. Oh, we got Klitschko versus Anthony Joshua. That fight coming up. Then you need what Sean Porter versus Andre Berto. That's coming up. That's in April. That's next month. Who else we got coming up on the schedule? Mayweather said he come out of retirement for Conor McGregor. That's some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I would not support that shit. If Mayweather come out of retirement and fight Conor McGregor, I would not support that shit whatsoever. He won't get no money from me. And I'll tell you why when I come right back. I'll be right back. Let's continue watching this game. I'll be right back. Just give me like 2 minutes.
Chandler. He dishes it to Beasley. Fournier. Connecticut swooping the ball around. LeBron gets it to Fournier. And another miss by Denver. A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up. Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got big leads. It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but now he's definitely found his stride and rhythm. Here in the second quarter, about 2 minutes played, over there with this step back jam. The Cavaliers lead by 12. Williams a screen on Beasley. Thompson kicks to Williams. Pocket 6. Outside forward. This is to Williams. Chandler grabs the miss. Chandler's goes for rebound to the lead. Beasley with Williams picks him up. And that one is good by Beasley. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Williams passes to the curve. 6 to shoot. And he uses the glass on the lane. McCrae's got his first basket. Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket. The Nuggets trail by 12. Hard some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around. Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Coach. Here's Harris. And he's there to cut the single digits, goes off target. McCrae passes to Williams. Feeds it to Williams. To McCrae. Puts it up. Second shot opportunity. And Chandler sends it in. Fournier with the ball. 7 points to lead.
Yeah, I'm like, man, I don't care what the motherfucker look like. I was like, that motherfucker dry. I ain't never been the one to be like, I ain't getting in that. Like, nah, hell no. I'm jumping in that motherfucker. All right, I'm back now. But like I was saying about the Triple G, right now Triple G got the credentials. People keep saying hell, he ain't fought nobody, whatnot, man. He got Hall of Fame credentials right now, man. He got Hall of Fame credentials right now. But by him being undisputed at 160 and then go up to 68 fight a title holder, he'll really be first ballot Hall of Famer if he can get that off. That's first ballot shit. But other than that, man, I've been seeing some cracks though in Triple G's game that made me reiterate of my words. I used to think Triple G could beat Mayweather. Triple G can't beat no Mayweather, man. Like people kept saying, he wouldn't be able to catch Mayweather because Mayweather always gonna be moving. He gonna be moving, you know. He ain't gonna stay there. He gonna do some Jacob shit, just move around. Keep Triple G at bay, keep Triple G at the end of his punches. And, you know, survive 12 rounds and he'll get a decision over Triple G. I like, only way Triple G could beat Mayweather is by knockout. If they go to the scorecards, Triple G won't get the nod. Mayweather will get the nod if they go to the scorecards. Because the odds, Mayweather be a favorite over Triple G. And the odds will probably be Triple G will probably they'll probably open up at a 3-1. Triple G probably be a 3-1 underdog against Mayweather. And only way, like I said, only way Triple G wins is by knockout. If he don't KO Mayweather, if they go to the scorecards, Mayweather gonna get the decision. But I used to think that Triple G, if he got in the ring with Mayweather, he would stop Mayweather and all that shit. But now, after I saw the Jacobs fight and Kell Brook fight, and then it got me thinking too. If Triple G was such of a monster, why would Kell Brook jump up 2 weight classes to fight this dude if he was a monster like that? And I don't even believe that Kell Brook eye socket was you know what I'm saying? They say Triple G broke Kell Brook eye socket and shit. I don't even believe that shit, man. I just believe they told us that shit. You know what I'm saying? They told us that and motherfuckers just ran with it. I don't believe it. I just don't believe it. And then, even though Kell Brook was bigger than Triple G on Fight Night, he didn't drop Kell Brook, none of that shit, man. No. He dropped Danny Jacobs, but it looked to me as like Danny Jacobs slipped. And they called it as a knockdown. In my eyes, that wasn't a true knockdown. I look at it as it was a slip. I'm keeping it all the way 100. I'm a Triple G fan. That was a slip. I don't even count that as a knockdown. I count that as a slip. They should have counted it as a slip. I was like, Triple G won the fight on points, but that shit was close. It shouldn't have been a unanimous decision, though. That's one thing I disagree with. The fight shouldn't have been a unanimous decision. It should have been a split decision for Triple G. That's what it should have been. It should have been a split decision. Not a unanimous mouth, all three judges, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I ain't going for that. Right? You know, you can't just go off of everything they tell us. Just like at the end of the fight, they showed the punch stats. They said Triple G landed more than Jacobs. I don't know what happened. I don't believe that. Because you got to realize that HBO got a bias towards Triple G. So, you know, it is what it is. But I felt that Triple G won the fight. Jacobs didn't do enough to take the title. He just did enough to survive and gain Triple G respect. But I felt that if he was just pressed on the gas a little harder, he probably could have got a stoppage, or you know, he would have got the victory if he just pressed, if he just kept going forward. And he had a good game plan. He gonna come in the fight bigger than Triple G on Fight Night. No, I say Jacobs was what, 180, 185. You know, Jacobs got, he felt that motherfucking power and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because why would he put on glasses at the end of the fight? If, you know what I'm saying, if his eyes and shit wasn't, you know what I'm saying, swollen up and shit like that. Like, no, his face and shit was all swollen up. Like, I saw Triple G was there. He just ain't, you know what I'm saying, he ain't go super platinum on Danny Jacobs because Jacobs kept him at bay with a jab. But it is what it is. You know, it was a good fight. You know, I would like to see a rematch. If you can't get Canelo in the ring, like say if you fight Billy Joe Saunders next, and then after you get that last belt, you can't get Billy Joe Saunders in the ring again. Canelo in the ring then I will call up Jacobs. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's go for this round 2 shit. You know? Because you need a fight. They already said Triple G gonna fight 4 times this year. So he already got the first fight out the way. So he got to fight 3 more times. I think one more, he gonna fight in July. Then fight in September. And then fight for the 4th time in December. Because Triple G getting up there. He already 35. He'll be 36 next year. So, you know, we gotta get everything out the way now. You know, Billy Joe Saunders talking about, he want to fight him. He just wanted to wait until Triple G got old. That's a lame ass excuse, man. Billy Joe Saunders is a bitch, man. He gonna talk about, my strategy was this to let Triple G get old till he reached about 35. No, around about 35, he ain't no spring chicken no more. So I take him now. Yeah, you'll fight him now, motherfucker. You still gonna get your ass whooped. Triple G gonna knock your motherfucking ass out. Cause Billy Joe Saunders, you ain't got that grit and grind, that girth, that motherfucking Jacobs got. You ain't got that. You know what I'm saying? Triple G gonna destroy your motherfucking ass. And That'd be the last that we hear of Billy Joe Saunders. But hey man, stick with me, man. I'm gonna be dropping videos all the time, man. Subscribe. And I'm gonna be talking about a whole bunch of topics, not just boxing. I'm gonna be talking about just the general and just life itself, man. How to survive out here on these streets. You know what I'm saying? The people, yeah, they quick to drop a video of, boxing video or a video of, somebody, drama, Kardashian bullshit, or, Mayweather getting robbed and all the dumb shit like that. Fuck all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna drop videos of real life motherfuckers going through real life shit, man. You know what I'm saying? People out here struggling. You know what I'm saying? Living check to check. This shit ain't cool. Fucking food getting outrageous. Excuse me. You ever bought a bag of chips and especially the big bag of chips, and you open it up and the bag of chips is only like half full, but you spent like $3 for a big bag of chips, and you open it up and it's only half a bag in the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, these food companies cheating us out of our food. They keep coming out with these products, making them smaller, like the bar soap, the Irish Spring bar soap. Back in the days, when I first started using Irish Spring soap, I used to get the real big bars of Irish Spring for a decent price. Now you get the little small travel size Irish Spring for the same amount that you was paying for when you used to get the big bars of Irish Spring. So you're paying the same amount for less product. It's bull crap, man. It's bull crap. You got, I don't know about y'all city, but in my city, all I see on TV is these heroin addicts overdosing. They get behind the wheel of a car. I understand that shit. You want to do heroin? Okay, do that shit at the house. Don't get behind the wheel and shoot up and then get on the E-way or driving the shit, and then you OD and then you smack somebody in the streets or something, and then you want somebody to feel sorry for you, man. I ain't got no sympathy for no heroin addict, man. No sympathy for no heroin addicts, bruh. Ain't no fucking excuses on why you doing heroin. Ain't no fucking excuses, man. You know the reason. You know the difference between right and wrong. If I take this heroin, if I do this heroin, I'm gonna lose a whole bunch of shit. I'm gonna lose my family. I'm gonna might lose my life. If you got kids, you lose your kids. If you got housing, you lose your housing. You lose your job. You lose every motherfucking thing when you fucking around with that heroin, man. And people just need to have a strong will, a strong mind to leave this shit alone, man. This shit ain't nothing. This is nothing but the devil shit, man. This ain't gonna do nothing but make my life a tragic hell. That's what the heroin is gonna do to you. It's gonna make your life tragic hell. You should stay the hell away from that shit. And if you know anybody that does that shit, you need to stay away from them, man. And every time I ask somebody that do heroin why you did it, and they always tell me, I was at a party and John and Bob was over in the corner doing it, and they just passed the needle around and everybody else was doing it, so I felt that I wanted to do it too. And you stupid motherfucker. And then now you out here on this heroin binge and you stealing from your peoples and you stealing from family members, and you sold everything in your house. You lost your job. I mean, everything's all bad. You're homeless. You're homeless, and you suffer from withdrawals. And these young girls, it's all bad for them. These young white girls, they got it all bad because in my city, that's all who taking that shit is the young white girls or the young white dudes or these white dudes. You don't see no black dudes doing heroin. I ain't saw with my own two eyes. I haven't saw one black person that does heroin. Yeah, I done seen black people that smoke crack. It's labeled as crackheads. Yeah, I saw that, but I never saw a black dude doing heroin. I always saw a white dude or a white chick doing heroin. So that's the white man's drug. The white man like heroin. You know, they like that heroin. They like them pills, Oxycontins, and motherfucking Percocets, and a whole bunch of motherfucking pills and shit that the motherfuckers like and shit. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to stay ahead of the game, man, you can't be fucking with that shit. You know what I'm saying? You can't be fucking with no heroin and shit, man. You know, closest thing to me is motherfucking Kush, marijuana. That's the closest thing to me. That's the only thing that I have in my whole motherfucking life took that was illegal was marijuana. That's it. I don't associate myself with somebody that does heroin. If I feel that somebody, if I meet somebody and they tell me, where can I get some heroin at or something? That's the end of the story right there. I don't conversate with them type people, man. I don't keep them people in my circle. I got a son to take care after, and I'd be damned if I let my son be around some shit like that. So I just look at the shit and be like, man, it's sad that, you know, people get strung out on that shit and then they can't get off the shit. I feel bad for them, and then again, I don't feel bad for them because you went searching for the heroin. The heroin don't come searching for you. That's how I look at it. It don't come knock on your door. Heroin don't come knock on your door like, here I am, come take me, use me. No, you go to the heroin. You go and find that shit. You associate yourself with people that fucks with that shit. So when they doing it, they're gonna ask you, do you want to do it? And with your weak-minded self, you're gonna do it because you weak-minded. You're not a leader. You're a follower. You following somebody else doing some shit that you know if you do it, it's gonna be all bad in the long run, but you still do it because of peer pressure and because you're not a leader. See, if you was a leader, if somebody, like, you wouldn't be associated with somebody that does the shit. Or if you do know somebody that does it or sell it, you would keep yourself at bay from that person. You won't want to be caught around that person because if they get caught or the police pulled out on them and they got heroin and you around it, both of y'all going to jail. So just leave that shit alone, man. I'll be back with some more videos, man. Just subscribe to me, fuck with me, man. You know what I'm saying? Just fuck with me, and I'll be back with some more stuff, man. 100.